Hi, I'm Sophie, and welcome to my world. Today we're going to take a step back for a Wayback Wednesday that is one of my favorites. It's an Orbeez Stress Ball. We have been doing Orbeez at parties for a long, long time, and they are just so much fun to do. So I hope you enjoy this Wayback Orbeez Wednesday. Hi, I'm Sophie, and welcome to my world. Today I have an ishy, squishy kind of project for you. It is an Orbeez Stress Ball. Isn't that cool? I'm going to teach you how to make it right now. To make your Orbeez Stress Ball, you're going to need 11-inch balloons, clear, 16-ounce water bottle, empty, a little tiny bit of water, hydrated Orbeez or jelly beads, and scissors. You can order these Orbeez online. You don't have to get them hydrated in the store. You can actually order them online dehydrated. And then what you do is you take a level teaspoon of these beads and you place it in a large container with 3 cups of warm water for every teaspoon of beads. And you allow the beads to soak for 6 to 8 hours and they puff up like this. To make my Orbeez Stress Ball, I'm going to be using my 16-ounce water bottle here, and I'm going to just be placing the Orbeez inside here. This is so much fun for kids to do. Now, I do suggest that if you're doing this with younger ones, you use a kind of a holder or like a bin or something that has at least a 2 or 3 inch lip to it so that you don't end up with Orbeez all over your house. See how they bounce? They love to bounce, which is, I love them and I think they're so much fun, but you don't want to be chasing Orbeez all day while you're doing this craft project. But this is fun for kids to just fill halfway this container. And so you're going to just fill it till it's halfway up, just like that. Now here's the thing. If you don't have balloons, you can just use a water container like this, and just being able to like roll these around in a water container is fun too. It's just, these are just so much fun to play with. I mean, I'm so glad we use them all the time for decor element, but you know, they're so much fun as a product, and I'm like so thrilled that somebody came up with this idea of creating these for fun. Okay, I'm going to take the lid off of here. And then what I'm going to do is blow up my balloon. So you just blow this balloon up, and then I'm going to twist the balloon so that it's twisted at the top there. And the reason I'm going to do that is so that I can now place the balloon top here on top of the bottle. And hopefully you'll be able to get that all in here. There we go. See how I just put that right over the top. And now I can untwist that like that. So I've got a blown up balloon on top of my bottle, and here's my little Orbeez. Now this is fun for kids to do. Turn it upside down and just start shaking it. Is that the coolest? I mean, it's this whole project, I love it because it's just got so many fun elements for little kids and older ones too. I did this at a birthday party, and literally the 12-year-olds were into it as much as the young ones were. Okay, so here we are, we're set. I've popped this off the end here and I'm holding onto it, and I'm going to twist this for just a second because what I want to show you is you can turn this into what I call a bouncy ball, and this is the bouncy ball, and you can see they can swirl around and bounce around, and you can even use it like a yo-yo like that. This is a little bit more dangerous in the fact that the balloon is actually blown up, and what I mean by dangerous is that it could easily get popped. And if it gets popped, then that means you've got your Orbeez all over the place. But the thing about this is that this is a really cool, fun thing for little guys. They just love watching these roll around and bounce around. You could use this in a bathtub and you'd be sure that even if it popped, then it's not going to go anywhere. Main thing with stuff like this, don't ever, ever, ever let a young one or a dog or an animal, a cat or anybody near it with their teeth. Don't bite these. These are not meant for biting. Okay, now to get this to our stress ball stage. Here we go. We just let the air out a little bit at a time. Now, if your Orbeez aren't as moist as mine, The reason I said you might want to have a little bit of water is because you do want them to be a little teeny bit moist. So if you have like kind of dryish Orbeez, then you want to add just a teeny tiny bit of water. Not much, but a teeny tiny bit. Okay, I'm going to get this to the point where there's no more air in here. There we go. And push it down. And now I'm just going to tie this off. Now I always do a double tie. So tie it once and pull it really tight as it'll go. And then tie it a second time. There you go. And then just trim that little bit off there. And there you have it. Squishy. And there you have it, your very own Orbeez Stress Ball. Now, remember, if you don't take the air out of it, you end up with kind of like a roly-poly yo-yo. So you can make it go up and down and swirl it around. Remember with these and with your Orbeez though, don't ever bite them because they are balloons and they will pop. But other than that, they're ishy, squishy, squishy fun. For more great ideas made with Orbeez and balloons and other fun stuff, check us out at Sophie-World.com.